plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you hope and a future. Let us bow our heads. Father God, we come this afternoon. Thank you for our founder that had visions and plans for our capital and growth. Father God, we thank you came before us to capture a vision clear and help Alpha Kappa Alpha sorority to be established 116 years ago, to flourish and to grow to over 300,000 members. We thank you for Alpha Kappa Alpha sorority incorporated and the flame she has ignited throughout the world.
On behalf of the Phi Omega Omega chapter of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated, it gives us pleasure to greet our visitors on today, as well as our sorors, especially our chartered sorors. We are so happy and appreciative of your attendance on this very special occasion, celebrating a day of service in honor of Dr. Martin Luther King, and also our 116th chapter Founders Day. We are delighted to have our special guest visiting with us on today. We have Mayor Tony Julius from Summerton, South Carolina, as well as our Mayor of Manning, Julia Nelson. Let's give them an applause. Thank you so much for being to give of yourselves today to help us celebrate our Founders Day. We want to recognize all of the intellectual and all of the dynamic founders of the first African American sorority. I repeat, the first African American sorority. I repeat, the first African American sorority. Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated. Thank you, and we love you.
Greetings to each of you, special guests. Thank you for coming. What's the occasion that brings us here today? First and foremost, is to honor and celebrate our founders who came before us. In fact, once upon a time, it was actually January 15, 1908, 116 years ago, 9 African American women from Howard University founded this great organization, Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority. I'd be remiss if I failed to call them by name. The dynamic, scholastic, talented founders were Anna Easter Brown, Eula Burke, Lily Burke, Marjorie Hill, Margaret Holmes, Ethel Hesburn Lyle, Lavina Norman, Lucy Dixwell, and Marjorie Wolfrock Taylor. One founder, Ethel Hesburn Lyle, dreamed of creating a network of women with like minds who can combine their talents and strength to benefit others. Wasn't that powerful? Then, to ensure the success of sorority, a few years later, 7 other ladies were initiated into the sorority. And today, as Sarah Cooper said, over 300,000 members of the sorority. over 300,000 members. Sorority now exists in the United States and 11 other countries. Alpha Kappa Alpha seeks to cultivate and encourage high scholastic standards, high ethical standards, promote friendship and unity among college women, to study and help alleviate problems with women and girls in order to improve their social stature, to maintain progressive interests in college life, and give service to all men. The beautiful lady green you see today symbolizes the abundance of love. Very social, he said. Not minute. Sisterhood goes deep. Because Alpha, Kappa Alpha women, understands beyond their doubt that there is no other like our sisterhood. Thank you.
Thank you to both Paula King and also to Gwendolyn Harris for their presentations. We will now have the history of Phi Omega Omega by Joanne Coxum, followed by a musical selection from Karen Hilton Stanley.
Manning, South Carolina. In 1998, several ladies of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated set out to make a difference in the lives of the residents of Clarendon County. Meeting monthly in informal settings, these ladies developed a great resolve for promoting academic and social excellence in their community, especially among the youth. Several months later, the organized group of women, naming themselves Millennium Pearlettes, became an organized body of 15 Alpha Kappa Alpha women with a dream. The Millennium Pearlettes were curious about how various graduate chapters of the sorority were formed and operated. This curiosity led them to seek out the assistance of Eta Zeta Omega in Sumter, Lambda Theta Omega chapter in King Street, and Epsilon Chi Omega chapter in Florence, South Carolina. With the additional help and guidance of Sonia Garcia, our regional director at that time, their vision to become an organized chapter started to become a reality. In an attempt to assist youths who were considered at risk, they implemented a mentoring program to address the needs of 50 young black men. Sarah Wynn, we call them what? Where is she? What did we call those young black men? She was the person that called me Mr. Program, and she was instrumental in having that at her school. We had, in addition to the signature program, an annual coat drive, Christmas for the Needy Family, and other activities were sponsored and implemented by the group. Embracing their vision with greater determination, they now pledge to take the road less traveled to make a difference in Clarendon County community. With the birth of the new Phi Omega Omega chapter of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated, it is their belief that they will have a greater avenue to impact the lives of youth and adults in Clarendon County. The challenge to make a difference has been accepted better. It has made all the difference. The first 15 ladies who were instrumental in this effort and started the chapter of Phi Omega Omega are Tammy Adams Cummings, Joanne Coxum, Alfreda Hilton Cooper, Cammie Dozier, Alice Baker Durant, Lottie Fleming, Linda Grant, Vermel Green, Gwendolyn Hudson Harris, Tanya Nelson Miller, Yvonne Samuels, Margie Fleming Saunders, Melissa Murray Waits, Flurry Wilson, and Tanika Witherspoon. These women had a vision and they did not give up. The determination was there, and Phi Omega Omega chapter is the proof. Phi Omega Omega chapter of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority has been a leader in serving the Clarendon County community through various national platforms and continues to be a conduit in the service to a sorority and all mankind. Over the years, Phi Omega Omega chapter has participated in every initiative, and target given by the national president of Alpha Kappa Alpha sorority, and has completed thousands of hours of community service in and around Clarendon County. Our chapter continues to focus on the guiding principles of our dear sorority. We are currently implementing the current international initiatives, empowering our families, enhancing our environment, building our economic wealth, advocate for social justice, and uplifting our community. This implementation involves the following. We have renovated the playgrounds in Turbyville and in Somerton. We went out there, we worked hard, we painted, we did some of everything out there to make the centers better for our children in the community. We do yearly winter apparel giveaways. We had one this morning. We give blankets to dialysis patients. We've held vital mental health symposiums, recognizing our Alzheimer's patients and the caregivers. Made donations to local nursing homes and facilities. Supported the back-to-school bashes. Supplied bags of snacks to the local schools and supporting the Black Dollar program. We planted trees. Yes, we got out there and we dug holes. We're not too cute for that. Okay? We provided holiday meals and Christmas gifts to needy families. This is just to name a few things that we, the ladies of Alpha Kappa Alpha sorority, have done and are continuing to do. In the spring of 2008, under the leadership of Joanne Coxum, 8 candidates were initiated into our chapter. And we are proud of those illustrious 8 candidates. In the spring of 2018, under the leadership of Alfreda Hilton Cooper, 7 vivacious candidates joined our chapter. On February 13th, 2022, the largest group of dedicated, service-minded ladies were initiated into the chapter under the leadership of Angel Reed. Today, I know you're proud. Today, Phi Omega Omega chapter has 53 members, and the current president is Jacqueline Sherrod Scott. Yeah. Under her leadership, we will be striving to reach higher heights to serve and support Clarendon County. Yeah. Give yourself a hand.
Good afternoon.
I'll give my legendary guitarist a hand, Mr. Jerry.
All right.
The song simply says, "Love's in need." I mean, you know, we could use a little more love in our hearts.
That's right.
Good morning, friend. Here's your friendly announcer. I have serious news to everybody. What I'm about to say could mean the world's disaster. And change the joy and laughter to tears and pain. But I want the world to know it's love sending love today. Don't delay.
put a little love in your hearts. Put a little love in your hearts. We need to put a little love in our hearts. Put a little love in our hearts. And the world will be a better place. And this world will be a better place. And our homes will be a better place. Our workplaces will be a better place for you and me. You just wait and see. Very powerful, Karen, very powerful. Thank you. We will now be receive remarks from our local mayors. First be the mayor of Manning, South Carolina, the Honorable Julia Melton. Now, I'm not going to speak on the obvious. Not going to speak on the obvious, but I want you all to see that I respect you all totally. Because today is your day, and happy Founders Day. And thank you for being first, because you were first, many others followed. So thank you so much. I want you to know, Karen, what you sang today is so relevant to what we're going through locally, nationally, internationally. If we could have just more love. I would like to challenge everyone that you take the love you have in your heart and be that personal difference in every situation that you can. Because we can't make other people love and not hate, but we certainly can share the love that we have in these different situations. So again, I acknowledge your Founders Day, and I want to also give hats off to Angel. I was so jealous while she was president. And I told her that because you really did an outstanding job. And the services that you all render here in Clarendon County really help people, and it is very noticeable. So I want to thank you on behalf of the citizens for loving Clarendon County and reaching out. And I expect no different from your new president. I guess I'm really going to go in a coma after Angel now. But you all please continue doing what you're doing. And I do want to offer a few words of regrets from our chairman of County Council, Dwight Stewart. Somehow he placed this event on his calendar for 4 o'clock. So I want you to know that he is not here, not because he doesn't care and love, but he just simply got his calendar a little confused. So thank you again for the invitation, and keep being the great AKAs that you all are. Thank you. Honorable Tony Junius from the town.
First, giving honor to Christ indeed, who's the head of all of our lives. Thank you guys so much for the invitation on today. I'm grateful and thankful for the opportunity to stand before a great crowd, beautiful women to dress so nice on today. It is a pleasure indeed to be here to celebrate Founders Day with you on today. I also want to thank my good friend for inviting me, allowing me to be in her town, no, her city. Again, we want to thank you so much for the great work you've done, the contributions you have given throughout the town, the city of Manning, as well as Clarendon County. But I also want to make sure I acknowledge my crew from the town of Somerton, our AK members as well. Thank you so much for the invitation, for being here on today. Again, it's a great pleasure to be here. It's a beautiful day. We also here celebrating the day of Dr. Martin Luther King. And all in all, this is a great opportunity. And again, thank you so much for the contribution and what all and everything that you do for the work that you do throughout Clarendon County. Thank you so much.
Mayor Nelson has actually informed us about Mr. Stewart, and we certainly appreciate that. Next on the agenda will be our balloon release in honor of our founders. And we're gonna actually ask that our charter members actually come forth, maybe in the center of the courtyard. And each of you, please, to just hold on to the balloons, and you all can decide 1, 2, 3 together, and we'll just release them collectively. They seem to want to stay together, so but we will still have the balloon release. So I'll ask Gwendolyn Harris, Lori Wilson, Linda Grant, Alfreda Cooper, and Joanne Coxum, our charter members that are actually here today to actually do this balloon release.
Thank you, Madam Lapis. Before I get into what I want to share today, I would be remiss if I didn't have you notice my mayor sitting over there with that pig. He understood. He heard. Okay, thank you also, Manus Mayor, for coming in that green. I think you might be a regular. Oh! My daughter is also, so it's all good. All right, my committee. You outdid yourself with this one. I am very inexperienced. I have just been a member of Alpha Kappa Alpha for the past 2 years. And you can't tell me I don't know what I'm doing. I've been busy learning this thing. I stay up late nights reading my books, my protocol book, my this book, that book. Jackie has to be tired of me. Angel, you don't get a bio this book. You know you're tired of me. If I have a question, I'm gonna call and I'm gonna ask. I asked these ladies late December because I was taking office January. Today is the 15th, so there was not much planning time. So we started putting this together in December under Angel's leadership. The Jackie came on board in January. We were just across the board, working together. And my committee never told me no. So I know that love that Karen sang about. I know that love. You all make me feel it all the time. My golden sorors. Linda Grant, you know I'm picking on you. Anytime I'm down and out, I don't know how she feels it, but she'll call me or she'll put a text on Facebook, she'll send me a post, and it uplifts me. I'm always smiling. And she says, if you're not smiling, something's wrong. This lady keeps me on my toes, okay? But the committee, Founders Day is behind us in a few minutes, and we've done a spectacular job. All I can say for today is phenomenal. And I thank my sisters. So many of you could have been doing anything but sitting out here on the courtyard, giving me that love and support. And I thank each one of you. I can't thank you enough. As I think about our founders, we are not letting that light dim. Clarendon County's Phi Omega Omega, you better find his chapters. Because this is the one for you to come join, honey. We stay busy. And it's all about AKA, lifting our founders up, holding that light, carrying it. And how do we carry it? With sisterhood and service. Anytime you need us, call on us. Sarah Jackie, she'll come on in and let us do what we need to do. Get her approval and we're moving on. And I'm gonna stop because I can talk about AKA and Phi Omega Omega all day. And Jackie might have to come pull my tail. So I'm gonna leave now as I call my Madam Basilisk back to the podium to give you her closing remarks. I love you.
We do appreciate her, and as she said, we appreciate you for taking your time. We have visitors out here, family members that attended. I would be remiss if I did not first thank my mama. I told her, I said, Mama, this is like my first event, and I want you here, and she didn't hesitate. So thank you for coming. I really appreciate it. And I also think we would be remiss if we didn't recognize some of our other D9 family members that are here. If you, and I know some of you what you're connected to, so I'm going to call those first. If you are a member of Delta Sigma Theta, and if you are a member of any other members of the Divine Nine, can you raise your hand so that we can acknowledge your presence? We do appreciate you being here. Our citizens of Clarendon County that came through, we are very appreciative. Thank you to Tracy's husband. And are you a member? Yeah, that's okay. So we do appreciate you attending as well. I am happy for this day, as Renee said. We are happy that it has come, but we're a little happy it's gone. It's one day down for many more to come. And certainly, please call on us. We're here to do any and everything that we can for Clarendon County. Service is what we are. And sisterhood, yes, it is important, but service is what we do. And you can expect no less from us because we will certainly continue
to do that. And I think I would be remiss as Catherine Renee mentioned that this planning started before I actually became president of the chapter. So to Angel Reed, thank you for all of your input to help us to get to that as well. So I don't think there's anything else to say. I can't follow Renee. She's very eloquent in what she said, and I think she summed it up. Again, I appreciate everyone, her committee, and everyone that made this day a success. So, and to our guests, certainly we appreciate you. I know you probably had a long day with other commitments, but you did not feel it was robbery not to come and celebrate with us today. And so we thank you very much. So, okay, ladies, thank you.
Represents the best. She has stood the test and she's a sorrow. She was only 8.